This is a story that's need to know, but you know what? It's even more important to that because it plays out like this. And I can't imagine what it would be like to go from being a well respected police officer, shot in the line of duty and paralyzed from the neck down, and move on to achieving a national food line to be called and carried by Walmart. That was 25 years ago. And now Jim Mullen took a catastrophic injury, rendering him on a ventilator-dependent quadriplegic, to establishing Mullen Foods and moving on to his new passion. Nice to have you with us, Jim. You are great.
Oh, Mary Jane, thank you so much for the opportunity. I truly appreciate it.
Well, it's just unbelievable. We have so many people, and I'm one of them. My gosh, we whine about everything, I have, this is, got this pain in my side, I got this going on, and I'm not real happy. How did you overcome and be the inspiration that you are? I mean, to be on a ventilator, dependent, quadriplegic, but you didn't give up.
Well, thank you. I did not give up, and you know what? It certainly has been a long road for the last 25 years. But I've certainly learned how to, I guess, to live. You have to live with it. You really don't have any other choice. You're dealt a certain hand, and you just have to play it. And for me, I've always one of the reasons I've been able to live with it is because I was actually shot in the right cheek with a 357, and
oh my
what?
God!
Well, the fact that I'm still on the planet, is a beautiful thing, and I'm still a husband. I'm a brother. I'm a dad, and you've gotta as I love the music I'm playing, but like REO Speedwagon, we just gotta keep pushing on.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. So now, when did you come up with the idea for the food? It was your mother's homemade applesauce, right?
Yes, that's correct. And my mom was a self-taught chef, and like a lot of families or around the holidays, my mom everything she made was homemade.
Oh,
and so when I went in the refrigerator, there weren't necessarily all brand names in there. And one of the things she made was her homemade applesauce, and so I used to tease her. We'd sit around at the holiday table or the dinner table and say, "Mom, this is amazing. We should bottle this." and so, being a bit of a joker, I just kind of went ahead and did it. And when I started, my only goal. There's a little store down the street from us, and my only goal when I started was to get it on the shelf in the stores so she could see it when she shopped.
Oh, it was called Happy Foods in Edgebrook, Illinois, right?
Yeah, yes, that's it.
Where is Edgebrook? I'm from the Chicago area.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? It's in Chicago. It's just, how we're broken up into neighborhoods. So I live in Wildwood or Edgebrook, and, there's, all the different neighborhoods throughout Chicago, Wicker Park and Lincoln Park, and, it's just a name for the community.
Well, I was born and raised on the south side, the tough side.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
That's great. So now, how did you get it marketed? I mean, did you have to go through a whole lot of rigmarole to get it to market, period?
Well, you know what? I found a co-packer, and I had it produced, and then obviously I started this about 14 years ago. So over the years, I found a small co-packer, and then finally we moved to a little larger company and got a better value and a bigger jar, and then now I'm with my third co-packer who really has been fantastic to me, and we're really getting out there. We're more centered around the Midwest, obviously being in Chicago right now, because people don't necessarily know me, but we're growing. I believe I make the planet's greatest applesauce, and my mom's product, when she makes it, tastes like apple pie without the crust.
Oh.
So it's kind of a thick and chunky applesauce, and
Nice.
A lot of companies out there, they just have kind of sucked the profit out of their products, and
the taste too.
This is more of a homemade type product.
I love it. Does she put cinnamon in it?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Love it already. Hey, listen, there's nothing better than good old-fashioned Midwest pies, apple pie. So having the applesauce that tastes like it, you got my attention.
Well, I'd love to send you some samples if you'd like some.
Oh, are you kidding? Of course. And I know my husband and I both love applesauce. And when you say chunky, that's even better, because I don't like it too mushy. I like the good little bit of chunks in there too. Now, you got into, how the heck did you get into Walmart?
Well, Walmart, I just was filling out some paperwork online, and there's something they... On the Walmart page, there's something called Open Call, and basically I filled out the paperwork regarding my company, and they gave them all the particulars, my insurance, my information, how long I'd been in business, and I think there were almost 10,000 or 6,000 people that applied, and you know what, I got lucky, and they seemed to like me, and they liked my story, and they're going to give me an opportunity here in the Midwest. And for me, it's a dream. It's like winning the lottery. Could you imagine if you could, get it, grow into a national brand?
Heck,
I mean, this is pretty crazy for me. I originally started this in my bedroom with a voice-activated computer, and that's how I've gotten started.
No
and
kidding.
I still run it that way.
Jeez, that's gumption, But that's good old-fashioned. You're raised in the Midwest, and you gotta just pull your bootstraps up and keep going, no matter what.
That's us, It's the American way, really.
Sure it is. Now, it's going to be in Walmart. Can people order it online?
They can. So we're basically located in the Midwest. Most of our stores are here. So, but if people out west are interested, you can go to mullenfoods.com, and we'd be glad to send out a 3-pack. And we'd love to share with your viewers. With your
That's okay.
listeners.
They're looking at their radio, so that's okay.
At their with your listeners, and so mullenfoods.com. My name's Jim Mullen. If they want to look me up on the internet, and like I said, I think I make the best product on the market today, and I just appreciate the opportunity to share my story with you and your listeners, and. I appreciate Walmart giving me this opportunity.
Well, I just think it's terrific, and I'm sure. I mean, if it goes well in the Midwest, we'll be getting it at our Walmarts out here too, I'm sure.
Yeah, boy, from your lips to God's ears, that would be amazing. That's for sure.
The other thing too is, are you not donating a portion of the profits to the Chicago Police Memorial Foundation?
A portion of the profits. Everybody has their own causes, and I try to give to everyone, whether it's a food bank or, whatever charities. But primarily, I like to donate to first responder charities and military and veterans charities. So that's my niche. That's what I like, and those are the people I'm trying to help, because I've been blessed by the people here in the city of Chicago, and they came out for me. And we have a Chicago Police Memorial Foundation here, and they take great care of us and never forget us. And so that's where my heart, my loyalty lies, and that's why I provide that.
Good for you. How long were you a police officer before you were shot?
So I was a police officer for 7 years, and what had happened was I had responded to a shots fired call where an offender was shooting at our L trains going by. That's like your subway, like the subways, and things just not everything goes right all the time. And as we were pulling back, the gentleman opened the door and fired 2 shots, and one hit me in the right cheek.
Oh, dear God. How long were you in the hospital?
Oh, boy, that's a good one. I was shot on October 16th. So I actually just had my 25th year anniversary, and I came home right after St. Patrick's Day. So it was the beginning of April.
Wow.
And I don't want to make light of my injury. I mean, it's about as serious as you could get without being killed. And but I have been fortunate. I've been blessed by having great medical care and family, and like I said, the people of Chicago, the police department, everybody's been just really great to me, and I've had a lot of support. So that's what's allowed me to get to this point.
Fantastic. Hey, I commend you. You're an inspiration because you don't give up. And I think isn't that half the battle? I mean, we have problems, of course, with the pandemic and the economy and all that. But, it can be overcome if you just set your mind to it. And I think that's what you did.
That's it, right? I did. Well, I mean, originally I didn't know it was going to get this big, but it keeps me motivated, and it gives me a job, and I want to be a productive member of society again.
Well, you certainly are, and you're also an inspiration to others who can do the same.
Well, yes, I'd love to be an inspiration for other people to start doing their own businesses, especially people that have any kind of disability.
Absolutely. Well, it's only a disability if you let it take over, right?
Well, that's true, but the one thing that's really changed over the years is technology, and that's really what's helped me get to the point where I'm at right now.
Well, I commend you. We'll look forward to, the Mullen. I mean, we should go to, you said mullenfoods.com, and
yes,
we can, look at the product and check it out and order some of the product. And of course, I love the idea that a portion of the funds goes to first responders because, I have no idea how you have the gumption and did have the gumption to become a police officer because, I commend you. I do not envy you, but I commend you for doing that for us and keeping us safe.
Mary Jane, thank you so much, and thanks for your time today. And like I said, I'd love to send you some samples so you can share it with your husband. I hope you guys will enjoy it over Thanksgiving.
Absolutely. What a perfect dish for Thanksgiving. That's a good idea. Hang in there with me. I'm going to, we'll be off the air now. I'm going to keep going here, but I want to talk to you off the air, okay?
Absolutely.
Don't go away. Again, folks, that's Jim Mullen, and it's mullenfoods.com. And check out the homemade applesauce. That would be a great side for you for Thanksgiving. I think that's fantastic. And what a great guy. He just has that spirit that just goes on. I love that. Coming to the Walmart near you? Who knows? But right now, you can go to mullenfoods.com.